considering doing like a suicide print, which is when you do a reduction technique. And what happens is you start with your surface without carving into it, make the print of the lightest value that you have. You carve just a little bit in, print the next darker value, and so on until you end on your last one is black. The reason they call it suicide, because if you mess up any print, any carving, history. So I think I'm gonna do that with this one. Let's see what happens.
Introducing an experience into the world of art. Let's take a trip into the mind. Let's take a walk through the environments of art, creativity, and creation with Christopher King Jameson.
So I'm always nervous about the first cut in a wood block, just because it is like irreversible, and especially when you don't have a preconceived idea. It's just full risk, and yeah, you just gotta let it go. But after that, it just kind of flows, and it's really nice. I love working with wood, I should say. And yeah, it's just a wonderful medium. It's definitely risky because on wood, and you start carving, and if you're in the wrong place, and it's pretty much history. You gotta go sand it down, or turn it over, sand that down, or grab a new piece of wood. Don't want to have a lot of coffee in you. You don't want to be shaking too much. So this has really got me inspired to do more. Really awesome. Especially wood, because it's just such a beautiful medium. I just think I'm gonna explore more. The print series with 7 successful prints. Not one is the same as the other, of course. 8 total and 1 mess up, and the mess up is actually one of my favorites. Breaking the grain. But I mean, really, let's think about the factors. You have a piece of wood from the scrap box, you know. Tools, guess they gotta be sharp. Did I sharpen them correctly? I don't know, I've been doing it for a while, so who knows. You just gotta let it flow and keep working. go. Here we go. I've always been fascinated by religious sanctuaries, and especially as an American, once I moved to Europe, I was just so amazed by the antiquity alone was breathtaking. And there's architecture, the relics, the astonishing sculpture. Even if you're not into religion or have different beliefs, the thought that is taken into creating the environment itself is just flabbergasting. Really just amazing. Kind of interesting that there are all 4 churches within the same quadrant. So we shall see. Honestly, the second church really was not that impressive. But then there was the organ that was just so fascinating. I've never seen a small pipe organ before. Literally that could fit in any room of our house. It was just really neat. And so I wonder if it's like one of those circus sounds with the guy that stands as the monkey and he's playing the pipe accordion. The third church was really amazing. It was a plethora of genres, from modern to classical. There were little gems hidden everywhere that just drew you in to look closer, to investigate and think more. And honestly, I didn't feel like I was in a church. I felt like I was in this art museum. I really loved the oritsuru, the paper cranes. It was an amazing surprise. It's really fascinating, the Japanese culture. It's believed that the wings carry souls up to paradise. There's also a belief if you fold 1,000 cranes that you're granted a wish. I really wonder if one person actually folded that or if it was done by many people. Unfortunately, in that church also, I just, nothing really jumped out and said draw. So I was back to exploring. Do you think those vines actually grow in the inside too? It's amazing. I kind of want to go back now and see it in the summertime when it's full. I wonder if it's a grape or if it's just vines. It reminded me of the vine that was growing in the corner of the building where my gallery was in Raleigh. It was it was a brick building, and the roots had actually pushed the bricks out, and so I actually was a little concerned by the structure of that building. And then there was the tree. Look at that tree. Oh my God. It's beautiful. next church, but I don't know how to get in there. I'll figure it out. Number 4. I visited all but one of the churches. It just was really fascinating. Funny thing is, I thought I was going to be drawing in a church, but I ended up finding this tree that just kind of spoke to me or something, and I just had to draw it. So yeah, on to the next. Shelves. I'm going in. I'm gonna try carving into that and try printing from that. That might become fun. We got 2 little pieces of plexiglass. It's more scratched. It's kind of like scratched. Here's one roller. Oh, this has got to be. Yes! There's that roller. And awesome, we got green, white, brown, dark green, blue, and brown.